Hey everyone, I'm currently rolling Pursue the Pennant game, 2009 Anaheim Angels and the 2009 World Champion Yankees. This is the first game of a King of the Hill. Through 5 innings, it's 6-5 Angels. It's been a wild game. Both starting pitchers have been chased, so both bullpens are now active. Alfredo Aceves is in for the Yankees. In the top of the sixth, he's facing Chone Figgins. And let's see what happens here in the top of the sixth. Angels clinging to a one-run lead. Morales is homered, and Teixeira hit one into the monuments in center field, and A-Rod also homered. So there's been a lot of offense. Figgins leading off. Sevis has the off quality, so he doesn't give up a lot of leadoff walks. And the first roll is an 843. Figgins is a switch hitter batting left, so 843 is actually a base hit to center field. Line drive single to center, and the base running continue. The base hits continue. Now Figgins to get a lead from second is a 6. And Aceves is a C. So let's see if Figgins can get a lead. Gotta go to the charts for temps. And we gotta go to C and 6 and roll 2 dice. Looking up the chart right now. And we get a 22, so that should be a good lead, and it is. Good jump. So he's gonna attempt. So to attempt a steal, he is also a 6. Aceves is a +2 to an 8, and Posada's a 0. So he's going to be an 8 to steal second. And we roll 2 dice on the steal chart, and we get a 66 on an 8 is a stolen base. So Figgins is on second with nobody out. And that'll bring up his Turris. And he will swing. Runner's already in scoring position. Runner on second, nobody out. And the pitch, it's a 68, which I believe is going to be an error check against a right-hand pitcher, and it is. So we got to bring up the error chart and roll all 3 dice. And we'll see who the error check is going to be on. It is going to be on the right fielder. We get a 9. Right fielder is Swisher. Swisher is a right field. He's a 65 error. So we got to go to outfield 65, and we rolled a 12. And 11-12 is a scorching liner misjudged by Swisher. It deflects off his glove for a 1 base error. So his Turris reaches on an E9, and we got a 1 base error sending Figgins to third. First and third, nobody out, and the Angels are threatening again. Torrey Hunter, first and third, 1 out. His Turris, only a 3 to get a lead and a 4 to steal, so he'll stay on first and third. Been such a wild game. I'm still going to play for 2 here. I'm still going to play for 2. A lot of runs being scored in this game. A double play would be nice here. They might be willing to give up the run here because they have a great offense, the Yankees. So back for the double play all the way around. 556 against the righty is going to be an infield range check. So Hunter is a right spray hitter. So let's see what kind of infield range play is going to be. It's a 75 on the right spray chart. 75 is a deep grounder in the hole towards Cano at second. Cano's range at second is a B. So we got to look at deep in the hole on grass. For Cano is a B, and we got to roll 2 dice, see what happens on the play. We get a 28. 28 is diving stop. So now diving stop. Batter out first, runners advance One base, first and third make the play unassisted, but this was to second. Infield was not in, so this is going to be a 43, and runners advance. So this Turris goes to second. Figgins scores because the infield was back. So we got a runner on second, one out, and it's now 7-5 Angels. Kendry Morales is going to be up. Sevis trying to limit the damage here. This is Sevis's third inning of work. Came in the fourth. So he pitched part of the fourth and the fifth. He's now in the sixth. See what happens to with Morales. We get a 300 even against a right-handed pitcher. And that is a strikeout. So a big strikeout for a Sevis. That's a Sevis's third strikeout. And with 2 out and his Turris on second, bring up Napoli. Now this would be a clutch or a jam situation, but neither player has either quality, so it doesn't matter. So we got a runner on second, 2 out. Napoli up. Alfredo Aceves will pitch to him, and we get a 954 against a right-handed batter, and a 954 against a right-handed batter is just a high fly to center. So he does limit the damage there, but they do score a run and take a 7-5 lead. He faced 5 batters, so he can face 4 more. Not sure if he's coming out for the next inning or not, but Angels get a run, and Matt Palmer, who's in relief of Jared Weaver. This is his second inning of work, and he's going to face Melky Cabrera, leading off with the Yankees trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Cabrera is 0 for 2, and he grounded into a double play first time up. And we get a 406. He's batting lefty because he's a switch hitter against a right-hander. So 406. Oh, and then we got to actually look on his hitter's card on against a right-hand pitcher. 406 is a ground out to short. 1 out. Since coming in, Palmer has struck out 2, gave up a single to Cano, but he struck out 2 to get out of the inning, and now this is his second inning of work. Jeter is up. Jeter is doubled and scored in 3 trips. Doubled leading off the game. And we get a 994 against a right-handed batter, and that's just a ground to the third. So 2 quick outs for Palmer here in the 6th. Yankees trailing by 2. Johnny Damon is also 1 for 3 with a double, and he drove in Jeter in the first inning. 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. And we get a 54, which is going to be an error check. Got to pull up the error chart and roll 3 dice. See who the error check is going to be on. It is a 0, so no error check. A 0 is just a ground ball back to the pitcher. So that is a 1-3 to retire the side. So through 6 now, the Anaheim Angels lead the Yankees 7-5 in this first King of the Hill for the 2009 season.